Hello there. Today, let's see how we're gonna make chicken malai kebab. I have taken chicken breast piece. I have washed it and I'm patting it dry, just at removing the excess water on both the sides. I'm using paper towel to pat it. So my chicken is ready to cut. I'll first cut into the long strips and then I'll make into cubes. So today I'm using boneless chicken. You can take with bones or without bones, or if you wanted the big chunks you can use that, small chunks you can use that, the way you want it you can. So just cut into the small cubes. So we're gonna marinate twice. The first marination is quite simple, that gonna tenderize our chicken. So once all the pieces are done, I'll transfer this to the bowl. Okay, I'm just getting my lemon juice ready for the marination. I'll be in a while. Yeah, I'm here. All right, so I'm first adding the ginger garlic paste. So I'm dropping 1.5 teaspoon of ginger garlic, and then pepper, it would be 2 teaspoon, and salt to taste, and half lemon juice. You can even add full lemon juice if you have more quantity. I'm just making sure that I'm not adding the seeds. So added it nicely, rub it, mix it well with the chicken so it get evenly coated. This one I prefer doing it in hand so that it gets evenly coated very well. So if you don't like it, use forks and mix it well. Just make sure it is evenly coated. That's it. So this is our first step. So what we are going to do next, we're going to refrigerate it for 30 minutes. That will do for the first step. And then after 30 minutes, let's go on to the second step. So I'm just covering with a cling paper. Covered it well. So the first step is done. Let's refrigerate it and I'll show you what happens or how it looks after 30 minutes. Here we go on the second step. So first step of marination is done. Now we're gonna add little more spices. The first thing I'm adding is a cashew nut paste. So I have soaked 10 cashew nuts in hot water for an hour and I had grinded it very well. And then this is mozzarella cheese, half mozzarella cheese, the one I've shredded it nicely. So you can add even one full of mozzarella cheese. It's gonna taste good. And then Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoon I would say, and a fresh cream. So this malai kebab mainly based on these items, which gives that malai a softening taste. So next I'm gonna add 2 green chilies and garlic crushed, because we just added pepper before, so this will add a little more taste to our chicken. This is 2 cardamom crushed, and I'm adding kasturi methi. I'm just crushing in between my hands to make it a little powder. That's 1 or 2 pinch, and garam masala. If you want, you can even add cumin powder. It's gonna taste good. So the next step, I'm gonna mix everything real well. Again, I'm gonna use my hands so to ensure that it's coated, all masalas are mixed very well. And we're gonna refrigerate this for another 2 hours. If you want, you can even leave it overnight. It would be even more tastier, but due to the time, I'll just keep it for 2 hours. Mixed it real well. Our 90% of the job is done, so I'm just covering it. I'll place it in fridge. So after 2 hours, this is how our chicken looks. It would have got nicely marinated. Now we'll put the chicken pieces into the skewers. So depending upon the size of the skewers, you can adjust the chicken pieces. So this skewer is little smaller, so I'll put only 5 or 4 pieces depending upon the size. Leave in between gaps so that it will be cooked evenly. All right, so I'll do the same for rest of the chicken. So we are ready. The next step, I have preheated the air fryer for 4 minutes. So I've kept 185 degrees Celsius for 4 minutes just to get preheated it. And then I'm coating a very little of oil. Usually, if you're doing it in clay oven, you'll be adding 2 tablespoon or 2 teaspoon of oil in the kebab, but I haven't used any oil, so I just grease the pan with little oil. I'm placing, since the air fryer I have is very small, I have just kept 2 strokes, so I'm keeping it 185 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes, but 6 minutes would be more than enough. 7 minutes we're gonna roast more, so we will cook on both the sides just to make sure it's crispy on both the sides and it will be juicy inside. Okay, it's done. I have flipped it and I'm keeping it one more time. I didn't show the flipped one, I forgot to take it, sorry about that. It's almost ready and we're gonna plate it now. Our Malai kebab is ready. You see that two stalks are a little more roasted, which I kept for 7 minutes. The other rest of the kebabs are cooked for 6 minutes, and it's evenly cooked. That's what I'm showing it. It's cooked very well, so 6 minutes is more than enough. So I've plated it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try and you enjoy this. It really tastes yum.